Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the video. Chico just let one rip, and his posterior is aimed right at me.
His poor little tummy is not feeling good.
I know his tummy's not feeling well. Blame the doctors. They're the ones that didn't give him his medicine properly.
I mean, that's true.
But, okay. Enough's enough on that. So, we've been requested to watch this for some time. Now, the Nostalgia Critics review of Suicide Squad.
Speaking of dog farts.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, okay. We've all seen Suicide Squad, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately so.
Okay, so, without a shadow of a doubt, I was excited when Doug put this out. But, when people asked us to react to it, I knew we were going to eventually watch it, but I wanted to give it some time to get views on its own because I feel like, Doug deserves it.
Yeah, like we tend to do, what, like about a month
Well,
wait time with his?
So I'd say even longer, like 2 months. I try and at least do more than a month, sometimes 2 months. It's been more than 2 months.
Is it really that bad?
No, I was just trying to keep it up. Okay, so anyway,
I can't smell. I don't know.
I know you can't smell, and you're that's a great benefit to you.
Yeah, it is.
So anyway,
Sure is.
Suicide Squad by the review by the Nostalgia Critic is up, and well, I'd say I want to hear what Doug has to say about this, and I can't wait to see what.
Oh,
this was
man.
actually so highly requested, and there was so much production put into this. He debuted it at a movie theater. He rented out a movie theater and let his fans watch it.
I'm impressed. All right.
So I can't wait.
I mean, it's a good 30 minutes. This ought to be. It ought to be a good 30 minutes.
I feel like he has really good opinions on things because I
think so,
thought
too.
he was spot on with BVS. He made me feel a lot better about my take on Nightmare Before Christmas.
Same
Yeah.
here. I feel the same about that as well. So I'm really interested to hear what Doug has to say about Suicide Squad. So we got it on screen. Let's give it a watch.
Yep.
Channel Awesome. Formerly that guy with the glasses.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's still that guy with the glasses. They just call it Channel Awesome now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's not just him now. Man, that intro is so good.
Yeah, the Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, which
Yeah.
I have all the episodes. Micah, if you want a copy of them, I've got them.
That was such a cool show.
I've got them on my hard drive. I can make a copy for you. And give 'em to
That would
you.
be super cool.
Yeah.
Is it super dated? Because back in the day it was awesome, but I feel like it's probably a
I
little
don't
dated.
think. Well, some of the episodes in terms of the political strife at the time, but nowadays, I was gonna say it still holds up pretty well.
Nice.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
Reshoot.
Christ, what are you guys doing here? The chart says we need to redo the review. On whose authority?
DC.
The Department of Cameos.
Remember when you made the trailer for this review? The one with the pop song?
You mean the one I was told to do like another comic book trailer that may or may not have a talking raccoon in it? We can't confirm nor deny that.
Well, it was a big hit, and we need to add more comedy.
You're changing halfway just because a competitor is doing better?
Well, DC is usually a few months behind. Years. Decade.
Ah!
It's okay, we're doing it for the fans.
Doing what?
Cutting out what they like the most.
Let's go GOP on this sucker.
Now, since we're incorporating more humor, obviously we have to drop the clown.
Well, it goes without saying.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Hi. Yeah, Jin's been playing Joker offset like Jared Leto did on the movie.
Oh, by the way, here you go.
What? Yeah, he mails the shit like Leto too, because the real Joker would do that.
Oh, look, anal bead. Just like the real master of crime. How is this even funny? The Joker's supposed to be funny.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
You're holding anal beach. Your
Teeth fell out.
Authentic grills are falling out.
Well, I'm a man of many surprises.
You sure they aren't just plastic teeth?
I'm a man of many surprises.
just screw it.
Jim.
Jim? Who's Jim? Sounds like a handsome guy.
Joker.
No.
Jared Leto playing Joker?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him that every time. You got to call him that every time, yeah. Listen, we appreciate that you're trying to create buzz, but doesn't the Joker murder people and blow up buildings?
Yeah, but that's like dangerous. I'd rather just pretend that stuff.
Oh, just like the real Joker. Yeah.
So, while you're pretending to do
Will
that
you put
other
those
stuff,
down?
why don't you also pretend that you're doing this second grader discovering what a troll is shtick? Well, I wouldn't be able to act like an asshole for no reason.
Oh, just like the real Jared Leto.
Ouch.
Yeah. So that's totally justified. I'm deeper than I thought, which I can also say for those anal beads.
Wow.
Stop holding those!
Cut him out. You can cut him out all you want.
Agreed. Though we're also going to have to redo the opening credits.
What? How?
Yeah, alright, that ain't half bad.
Nothing says dark and gritty movie like bright neon.
Alright, let's just get me hyped up. I'm ready for action.
Did you wash those hands?
Negative. Our charts show that some people prefer it when you sit at a desk and do nothing.
Oh, come on. Who would want to start Suicide Squad with someone just sitting down for 20 minutes just talking about the main characters? Start Suicide Squad with someone sitting down for 20 minutes just talking about the main characters. Her name is Amanda, played by Viola Davis. She's an intelligence officer with an idea so insane it's just crazy enough not to work.
Who do we call when the next Superman comes to take us out?
Wonder Woman,
No.
The Flash.
No.
Aquaman,
No.
Cyborg.
No.
Batman.
No.
Lego Batman.
How about the villains those heroes fought?
Nope. No,
Pretty much.
Even though that would arguably save hundreds of lives, that's not what happens. They actually hear her out.
If another person as strong as Superman comes, we have to be ready.
Are you seriously telling me that supervillains will do less harm than Superman?
Did you forget how good Metropolis looked after Superman saved it from Zod? Okay, you have a point.
Let's look at these crazies.
Our first mugshot is Deadshot. Deadliest assassin
Clever
around
collateral
responsible
beauty.
for saving Will Smith's career. It also turns out he has a daughter who knows how to play peacekeeper when he pisses off the wrong people.
It's over, Deadpool.
Deadshot!
Oh, well, this movie got a lot less cool. Oh, please.
Killing him won't solve anything. It'll just turn you into a cold-hearted monster that any decent human being would immediately lose affection for.
Yeah, well, that's never stopped me before. Now move out of the way, kid. I'm gonna shoot your daddy.
I was talking to him, not you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Usually when people are angry about a costume man killing people, it's about me.
You win, kid.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wanted to kill him. I'm Batman.
Next on our list is Captain Boomerang. He's pretty much rock steady from the
Because from
Turtles.
Foster family.
His superpower? You guessed it. Boomerang.
You're going to take down the next Superman with a boomerang.
Admittedly, it does sound stupid.
Amazingly stupid.
But you'll be distracted by the tale of the
Krypton
Flash
Edge
is in this
Boomerang
movie.
might do some good.
Hello.
The Flash is always in this movie. Hello.
Dead.
Oh, what is that disgusting reptilian beast?
That's the reason people are gonna have to call us Academy Award-winning Suicide Squad. Our ticket to best makeup of a Star Trek film for some reason. The scary wonder himself, the Croc.
I'm a dinosaur.
I'm a dinosaur.
That's all
There's
bad
all the
ready to go. Seriously, an Oscar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next is Diablo, who can create fire and has sworn off violence. But we're saving his backstory for later, so we'll just skip him for now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like
Harley
honestly.
Quinn, the Joker's girlfriend.
Dr. Quinn Medicine.
Fan service.
Yeah, pretty much.
She used to be
Forget
Dr.
her
Wanda
interesting
Quinzel.
character development.
She was assigned to the clown himself. He got inside her mind and made her a dangerous killing machine.
Okay, are you reading her criminal record or her trading card?
Oh, I guess her trading card.
Well, what does her criminal record say about how she can help us?
She has a mallet.
Okay, last one.
Okay, last one. The Enchantress.
Oh, yeah.
A young doctor went exploring in a cave and got possessed by an evil witch. She wants to take over the world and may have the power to do so. Under our control, though, she is the most powerful thing alive.
Okay. But
And that's all you need.
What?
The Enchantress. That's all you need. You can chuck the rest of that binder into the garbage.
Yeah.
Hey, I worked hard to find the worst of the worst.
And you came across boomerangs, mallets, guns, a petting zoo, and a guy who makes fire who no longer makes fire. This is all you need. All your attention should be on her.
He's right. We don't need to worry
Besides,
about
what's Superman's
that as
biggest
long as we
weakness?
have that witch
Magic.
Yeah, what
And
do you got her
kryptonite.
under lockdown or military
Sort of
surveillance?
even, really.
Better. We have one guy looking after her in a hotel room.
What?
But that's clearly not enough.
What are you, a moron?
I can assure you it's okay. I can call to prove it.
Go ahead.
Oh, hey, Colonel. Amanda here. I was just wondering how... What's that? Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Just let me know how that works out.
So what happened?
So it appears she's escaped. Who would have known a person that's bent on taking over the world will try to rule the world.
Get Doug in the back. He's like,
Yeah.
While that's going on, one of the particularly mean security guards, played by Ike Barinholtz, is given a surprise visit in his off time by Mr. J.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
I know. You mailed me your anal beads last week.
That was the old me. The new me wants to show you my actual scary toys.
We're not going to see them, are we?
No, that scene's been cut. As well as this scene.
Of course.
But that doesn't mean that I can't hurt you off screen.
Critic? Critic! Well, knock it off, Jim, and let Walter go.
But I thought about what you said, Critic. That I need to get more psychotic to get into character. In fact, if you look under your desk, you might find another present I left for you.
Oh, Christ.
Is it the same?
use condoms.
A dead mouse. Oh, yeah, you're really up in your game there.
Well, not just any dead mouse. Doesn't it look a little familiar? Like a certain pet you have at home?
Oh, Mrs. Brisby! I'll tell you!
Mrs. Brisby. Secret of Nim.
Give this to my girlfriend. You can keep the knife.
What knife? Now that's a knife. The guard does, however, come through on his promise.
Here, your douche of a boyfriend said to give you that.
Aw, how sweet.
Ah, there it is.
You're in so much trouble.
Trouble? Big trouble? What kind of trouble?
Like Big Trouble in Little China?
Damn it, you beat me to it!
Nothing happens to him. Yeah, he disappears from the film altogether, in fact.
Ah, another one of our brilliant cuts.
We fizzled that dizzle.
For shizzle.
My dizzle.
Yeah, but literally any payoff would have worked here, no matter how tiny. The Joker could blow up his home or take him out while on a run. Or, since he's fond of mailing things, he could get this in the mail.
Oh!
It takes less than a day to shoot any of those.
You don't understand, Critic. We're doing it for the fans.
Yeah, you keep saying that. What does that excuse mean?
It means we don't have to explain that much because the fans already know. Like, look at this character on their mission.
I am Katana, and my sword holds the souls of the enemies that I kill with it. Here's a clip of me doing stuff with it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much what they did.
You see? That's all they need to know.
No, you got her stats and backstory down, but we don't know her. What's her personality, interest, dislikes, character traits? It's not like, say, an X-Files movie where the characters are already established.
Boomerang was a
in the
bitch
TV
about
show.
it.
This is a different interpretation that needs to be established.
Look, I know our competitors.
Who may or may not have a talking raccoon.
Give their characters individual movies and then put them together into one. That makes audiences understand them better and cheer for them when they come together. I totally forgot where I was going with this.
However, our fans don't need that because they've got the comics.
Gandalf would be so much stronger if they replaced him with a Lord of the Rings paperback and said, "Come on, you know this guy, right?"
In fact, we were even toying with the idea of replacing every character in this movie with recommended issue numbers. That way they can read up on the characters and we don't even have to write them. So while you may think for the fans means lazy, we like to think it means not that.
Name one personality trait of Katana.
Oh, I don't know. I don't read comics.
There's the problem.
So the guy watching the Enchantress, who also happens to be in love with her, is Rick Flag. This guy is like Ford, the main character in Godzilla, and that he's so forgettable you probably don't even realize this isn't Ford from Godzilla. This is. Because he can pretty much be switched out with anyone, I'm just gonna play his part.
You? Why you?
Because if characters can be introduced with no rhyme or reason, why can't I be one? He's tricked by the Enchantress to break out of Amanda's control along with her resurrected brother. This calls for the most unqualified people in the world.
Yeah.
So he leads his team of villains to stop the Enchantress from taking over the world and...
Wait a minute. How come I didn't get any bright credits or backstory?
Oh, I don't know.
What, the Native American guy doesn't get any attention?
Oh no, there's nothing like that.
I'm just here to die, aren't I?
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're gonna use the remote in that hand to blow up the chip inside my head.
Hey, everybody has a chip in their head, okay? If you try to escape, you die, all right? I'm not
Actually,
singling
Katana
anyone
doesn't.
out.
I think he's lying. Should give it a shot. Did you hear that? He's trying to kill me.
There it is.
Scout
Yep.
Sokka here's trying to kill me.
For God's sake, you're not just here to die.
What's my name?
Slipknot.
There it is.
Spirit Iron Knife?
Thunderhawk.
Wow.
Cleveland Red Shirt.
Dances with Lawyer from Jurassic Park. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm not dying for any of you assholes.
All right, fine. I'll dismantle your chip out of white guilt. You happy?
Critic.
Damn it!
Critic.
Who the hell had another remote?
You know, you're right.
Oh, son of a
Really
bitch.
helped me
That's
get in
right.
there.
He did get another
So
remote.
inspiring.
Damn it, Jim, you're a real asshole. Stop killing my cast.
Don't blame me. Blame the character.
I know it's a risky method and people probably won't like me for it, but I thought the sacrifice was worth it for the character.
Now what are you doing?
That's the whole reason why I'm doing this.
This
So I can
might
vote to reporters
be
about how
better
awesome I am.
than
Get
the
out of here!
Joker in the
What do you
actual
think about
movie.
people claiming you're only doing this for attention?
Which
You're
is
right.
They're right. Look.
This is really on the nose, and it's kind of uncomfortable.
Drag DC.
No, but seriously, they kind of need it.
Drag them.
Yeah, just somebody read him the Riot Act.
So
Like,
the Suicide
seriously.
Squad make their way towards the Enchantress. They enter an office building to discover the Enchantress's minions, putties.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes, exactly that. Yes, correct.
Okay, I know they're not technically putties, but they look like them, sound like them.
And people don't realize how surprisingly easy they are to kill.
You have a gun.
Our range would be a lot shorter if they just shot people.
We're not so lucky. All right, squad, let's fight like we don't have comfortable careers to fall back on if this movie doesn't do well.
Wait a minute! I don't think this is dark enough.
Oh, you mean like there needs to be more twisted characters or plot lines?
No.
That's right.
Yeah, that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just turn off the lights.
Fight!
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Where are you, you little stinker? Get over here, I can't see you!
yeah.
Why
The
would you want to shoot a fight scene in the dark? Don't people want to see the action?
Again, Critic, the less we give people, the more they can fill in what's good about it.
You wouldn't understand, Critic. It's for
The fan.
God, Christ, there's gotta be a way around this.
Oh, man, come on! Ugh.
Wait a minute. And then there's Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's much better.
And then there's Katana.
Arigato.
Oh.
The Professor and Marianne.
Hey, thanks!
Whack.
yeah. Why are you?
As you can see, Harley goes in the elevator.
This scene made no friggin' sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how did they beat her up there?
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
How did they beat her up there? And why are they gawking like she just did something amazing? Why?
Why y'all looking at her like that?
Yeah.
She fought him off.
Yeah, that's what she does. That's what we hired her to do. Why would we bring her if she couldn't fight anyone off?
Thank you.
Fan
Thank-
service.
I'm gonna have to say fan service.
Oh my god.
Come on, it's for the fans.
Jesus.
Get there, man! This isn't my fight! You gotta stand for something.
So Diablo isn't fighting, but Deadshot and Boomerang try to convince him to.
Don't touch me! Oh, you don't want me to touch you? Oh, look, I'm touching you, I'm touching you.
But Deadshot doesn't realize it can take years to transform a man who's sworn on violence.
Wow. That took like nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Is that really all it took to get you back into violence?
I don't know.
Years of pacifism destroyed by tapping on your head?
Just don't like people touching my head, okay? It's annoying.
Well, we appreciate your sacrifice.
Yeah, it's like one of those guys going vegan for a day.
I know, right? Pussy.
Wow.
About time you got here.
Oh, right. They first had to save Amanda from being destroyed by the Enchantress's wrath.
And you wouldn't have made it here without them. Admit it, Rick, I was right.
No.
Wait.
We're gonna have a talk.
Say that again.
I was right about the Suicide Squad.
No.
You were right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you created this.
You were right. You were right.
You were that big shit bitch out there, the one that's destroying the city. I'm sure you're aware of her. She was part of a certain team, a super team. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And there was a name for this certain team, if I recall, that you gave it, correct?
Come on.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it?
What was the name of that team again? The one that you gave? I can't remember.
Suicide Squad.
What was it again?
Suicide Squad.
One more.
Little louder.
Suicide Squad.
Wait a minute! That can't be it! Because she's part of the team you were right about! Correct me if I'm wrong, but if this dream team was never put together, the one you were right about, none of this bullshit would be happening!
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
It's almost like all of this is entirely your goddamn fault!
Come on. Come on.
Hope a Suicide Squad, and she's part of the Suicide Squad, and she has a death beam. See, here it is. Here's the death beam. Here she is, all the way over here. Her death beam reaches across the room and nukes your Suicide Squad. I drink your milkshake.
There it is.
I drink it up.
There it is.
Stupid.
Good.
This whole idea was stupid. Even Lego Batman said it was stupid, and that's a kid's film. And if you thought I was just gonna sit here and let you say you were right like in the movie, you're friggin' wrong, because I'm giving you the freak out you deserve, you friggin' idiot!
This is a terrible portrayal of Amanda Waller in this movie, is what they're saying.
Better.
They got a great actress to play her, but
Yeah,
written good.
yeah, and then they
just fucking.
and then they couldn't write a movie for shit without destroying the character.
Die-hard fans
Yeah.
have a problem.
Yeah.
They wasted all of these people. Every single fucking one of them.
Most incarnations
Yes,
too have
actually,
the Joker treating Harley
this entire
Quinn.
movie should have never happened.
It means to an end, he wouldn't bat an eye to say it. But here's the thing. Harley Quinn, in terms of Batman lore, has not been around very long, so her story is more open to changes in the future. This is an interpretation
true.
that's different, but honestly kind of interesting. We've had plenty of times where the Joker's been self-centered, but this is actually kind of fascinating to see him vulnerable and care about somebody.
I hate that
It's an
shirt.
aspect of the character not often explored.
But Daddy's little
So,
monster.
regardless of
No,
which one you
no,
like
no.
better, I actually
The
don't
shirt
think
that
it's
they
a bad
just
version to
imitated.
have out
Give
there.
Oscar.
Especially because
No.
it's pretty dysfunctional. here.
There's a particular piece of art that they just imitated.
My bad.
And in the sense of the character as previously established, it makes absolutely no sense. And I hate it.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I was pretty pointless. But remember me as the
Are you talking about when he's like in the tux that Alex Ross did with like the really dramatic top-down lighting?
Yeah.
The one who was played by a douchebag actor? Okay. Well, at least I remember for something. Yay, attention!
So I agree with the critic there. Seeing the Joker vulnerable for Harley, that's
And they did jack shit with it.
Well, if they would have included more of the scenes that were deleted, the Joker.
I don't know.
It would have. It would have. No.
I don't know. They probably just would have ruined it.
Wow, you're.
No, he's not.
Sure he is.
Yeah.
No, guys, it's really sad. No, really, they killed off their most popular villain. DC didn't want Joker anymore. You gotta believe me. No, they really killed him off.
No, yeah, bullshit.
No, bullshit.
Minutes of film. I'm serious, you guys.
I'm a dinosaur.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you for that, Rob.
Not just pretty words.
But it looks like the squad wants answers from Rick.
Get
Yours
on
truly.
the floor.
Rick
Everybody
Flag, or
walk the
whatever your real name
dinosaur.
is.
Actually, that is supposed to be my real name.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, look, we need some
Yeah.
answers.
Okay, the most powerful entity in the world has escaped and now wants to take over the world.
No, we got
Yeah,
that.
we know. We saw that scene.
Yeah, you just showed it from a slightly different angle.
Yeah, kind of weird repeating that.
No, the chart says this is where you're supposed to feel homeless and give up.
What? That doesn't seem in character with any of us.
Yeah, every day could be our last, you know?
No. This is the part where you have to feel defeated and push out. Wait, the bad guys are supposed to push out?
Jiggy.
He's doing a pretty good Will
Say
Smith
Jiggy.
impression.
I literally invented Jiggy.
Wiki Wild Wild West.
Shut up.
Really?
Okay, let's go and feel hopeless, I guess.
Let's go find a bar.
Sure am feeling hopeless in here.
Yeah, it's not like we risk life and death every day.
Yeah, I'm crazy, so I don't know why I'm here.
Oh, we haven't gotten a line from Croc in a while.
I'm a dinosaur.
I'm a dinosaur.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Also, Diablo's backstory. We don't know that.
I killed my entire family.
Meh, sounds about right.
This doesn't shock any of you?
We're bad guys. How many times do we have to say it in this damn movie?
Yeah, we should be like, she's not taking over the world, we're taking over the world.
Yeah, screw this scene, man. Let's give the audience what they goddamn paid for.
Wait, you're supposed to give a motivational speech.
Supervillains, by definition, are the most motivated people in the world. I'm not giving in to any more of your goddamn cliches.
We are gonna defeat her ultimate weapon of a portal in the sky, son of a bitch! Who's the asshole who keeps putting that in movies? Who is that one asshole who keeps putting that cliche in there?
Thanks.
Rob!
Isn't it? White Shark Guy, you're the one that keeps putting it in all these films. Why? Is it some sort of sick erotic thrill for you? Do you have some sort of specific fetish for it?
No, Critic. It's not that at all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some paperwork to do.
He'll be in his bunk.
Oh, Avengers. Oh, Fantastic Four. Oh, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, there it is.
You know my needs.
Rob!
Cut away! Oh my god!
No.
A million portals in the sky to see the rest of that scene! Oh Christ!
Jesus.
Come on, let's go from one dark, shadowy location to another dark, shadowy location.
Yeah.
Boldly go.
So the
I'm
squad
a
get to the
dinosaur.
Enchantress and try to stop her.
It's time for you measly mortals to die.
Yeah.
Soon the whole world
Yeah.
will be my mercy. It is the
Yeah,
end
you.
of days
Can we
and-
just. What are you laughing at?
What?
What are you doing?
What? This is just the way that I move.
Why?
It just is.
What are you gonna do, the Macarena?
I will destroy you all.
Hey, you know those little dancing hula dolls you put on your dashboard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, that's the Macarena.
So, because as it turns out, I can do this the whole time.
Oh.
The hell is that thing? And when the hell did we know he could turn into that? Let me guess.
For the fans.
No.
The Enchantress shows them the life they always wanted, and she could give them if they only join herself.
So much beer.
Please, Daddy, do it for your daughter.
You're not my daughter.
Yeah. What?
Meanwhile.
Hey.
Are you sure nobody's called us?
Do you see the bat signal?
There are no windows in here. Yeah.
The Enchantress is destroyed, releasing the Doctor inside, and the squad go back to prison, this time treated with a little more respect. But there's one more twist.
Let's go.
That's a German M40.
Wait a minute, that's it?
Yeah.
The character we knew was alive turns up, and that's your big clencher ending?
Yeah.
But it's the Joker, and anything he's in is immediately amazing.
No, like anything, the Joker done right is amazing. Here, like everything else in this movie, it's just done passable. Despite it being a big hit, this movie divided a lot of audiences.
Yeah.
Some loved it, some hated it, others thought it was okay. Honestly, they're all understandable. None of it makes sense, and the pacing and tone feels incredibly inconsistent. And I can't imagine why that is.
What can we say except you're welcome?
You have to be pretty forgiving to get into it. But when the style and all-around coolness works, I am kind of forgiving of it. It's got a lot of dumb, boring moments, but the badass moments are enough for me to say, I'm glad I saw it. I know comic book audiences are already pretty complicated, but hearing all this, you can hopefully figure out if this is the right kind of dumb for you or the wrong kind of dumb for you. But I'm still legitimately pissed off at the ending. Just with the Joker coming in and that's it, I'm sorry, this should have gone out on a higher note. Well, you know what? This is my take on Suicide Squad, and I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna replace the Joker with the one character I know would get a gigantic reaction.
Is it Poison Ivy?
It's Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm. Let's go home.
Mm-hmm.
Bill.
Why do you love Bill so much?
I mean, in all seriousness, Poison Ivy would have been way better.
I think that would have been an interesting one.
That would have been way better. Because then you easily set up Gotham City Sirens.
Well, and Nick
Just
said,
like that.
Well, here's what you do: you have like veins of plants
Oh, yeah.
growing in the wall behind her, and then all of a sudden pull.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
you make it real subtle.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Harley, Pamela,
Yeah.
you
No,
look good."
Ivy, we've been over this.
Okay, but like, Gotham City Sirens would be way better than this movie was.
God, I hope so. Somehow they'll find a way to ruin it.
No. Hopefully, okay. Here's
That
the
was
thing.
So good.
Here's the thing.
That was a rash statement on my part, and I'm sorry. I am
All right. So
not real happy at the moment because
Okay.
I've been forced to relive that.
Okay, here's the thing. Jeff Johns took over as the lead executive producer for Warner Brothers Film, and the first film that was released under him was Wonder Woman. The first film he had full control over was Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Now, you look at that. You look at that as a new starting point.
I
Now,
agree.
if Justice League is passable, and by passable I mean like a 78 or 79 on Rotten Tomatoes, and has some semblance of good in it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd kill for a 66.
Really? A 66?
I'd be happy. Like
What is Suicide Squad?
just above an F rating.
Let's
Like,
look at what
just,
Suicide
just
Squad
above an
got.
F grade is passing. I'll take it.
Let's find out what the baseline is, because I want to know what Suicide Squad got.
There it is.
Boy. Oh,
Look how much money it made. 740.
that made a lot of
People
money.
were really excited about it.
25.
Okay, good. Okay, that's accurate. All right. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
it's good enough.
Well, let's
Okay.
look at Wonder Woman. Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay,
That's...
the DC Cinematic Universe, DC Extended Universe. There it is.
Yep.
Oh, it.
Scroll up. You are okay.
Reception. There it is. Look at that. 55, 27,
25,
92.
That's because Wonder Woman was a great movie.
I know. I don't know. There's no doubting that for a second. Because here's the thing. Wonder Woman was done with passion. It kept the fans in mind. It didn't try and cram 1,000 film's worth of crap in there, dude.
Yeah.
It didn't try and pull back. And here's the thing. I know we're going to get downvoted for this, and I don't care. This is us stating our opinions, and if you don't like it, there's the back button. There's the search bar. Feel free to go anywhere else on the internet. If you're sick and tired of us bashing on the DC cinematic universe, I'm sorry, but it's worth meriting.
If I may, what Nate is trying to say is we are, in this case, acting in a similar function to the nostalgia critic himself.
Yeah.
We're calling him like we see him. We are not, and I hate that I have to keep saying this,
Marvel fanboys?
we're not Marvel fanboys.
But that won't stop them from saying it.
Correct,
And here's the thing.
but-
I don't care. I don't care if you say it. You can say it till the cows come home. Doesn't change the fact that our opinions aren't
we're fans
beholden
of,
to you.
You know, a well-made movie.
Yeah.
And, you know, something that's actually, you know, good to the fans of the franchise in which they're making the movie. And
Yeah. And it's just like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a great film.
Yeah.
And that's why I
Killer.
keep saying that you and Micah need to
I
see
need
it.
to see it.
Yeah, Micah?
I'm aware.
You
I'm
haven't seen
terrible
Wonder
at
Woman,
movies.
right?
I've said this time and again. I'm terrible at movies.
So Wonder Woman,
in TV and comics and
it's
video
okay.
games.
It's okay, Ben. It's okay.
I just want more Hellboy, which I'm gonna get.
Yeah,
but
if
but
Ron
not the-
Perlman,
but not the Hellboy we deserve.
well,
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be R-rated.
Ron Perlman.
Well, but they're getting the dude that played the sheriff from Stranger Things. He's gonna be good.
yeah, I don't doubt that for a second. Dave McKenzie's a good actor.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. I think so.
I don't think
thought
so.
it was Dave Harvey. Dave Harbour, excuse me.
Oh, Harbor. It is Harbor.
David
Oh,
Harbour.
okay.
David
Dave McKenzie is a blues musician.
Because I did like the Ron Perlman Hellboys, but they
They were a little funky.
they
agree with
departed
you.
from the comics quite a bit. I would love to have,
Dave.
Oh, there's a
McKenzie.
director, Dave McKenzie.
Ah,
For other people with this
Heller,
name-
that's what I had on my mind. I watched
Hell or
Hell and
High
High
Water.
Water.
Ah.
I watched Hell and High Water the other day with my dad.
Okay, other people named David McKenzie. Let's see if Olena was right about this.
There probably is.
No blues musician.
Down. Oh.
See also David McKenzie. No blues musician. Huh. Oh wait, Dave McKenzie. There.
That one.
Hammer thrower, soccer player, runner, artist.
I was really pulling for you.
There is a Dave McKenzie who does music. Is that his name? Oh my God.
Olena, get on, you get on that.
I was gonna say it's just like Esperanza Spalding. I said Esperanza Spalding one time. They're like, is that like a bureaucrat or a politician? I'm like, no, she's a jazz musician.
And you're like,
she's very good.
Wait, what?
She's actually the one who beat out Justin Bieber for Best New Artist when Justin Bieber was up, and I was so happy. I was just like,
yeah, because Justin Bieber sucks.
oh, there it goes.
There, I said it.
The
Come at me.
Bieberites are going ape shit now. They're like, how dare you say that about him? It's like easily.
Yeah. Did you know he's been
Dave
banned?
McKenzie has an A in his name. That's why.
No, we did look at that.
Kinsey.
We did look at that. We
You're
did
right.
look at that. Mac Kinsey. There's none of them.
There's. It's the same spelling as the politician. And the soccer player. But yes, it's a blues musician from Nashville.
Okay, well there you go.
I believe.
He's
So
like a comedy blues musician. Anyway, I only know that.
All
So
right.
yes, Elena is correct.
So
We're all correct. Everybody's correct
So
here.
okay.
We're
Here's
good.
the thing. About Suicide Squad. Am I upset with how it was handled? Absolutely.
Mhm.
Could it have been handled? Could the studio have kept their nose out of it and let David Ayer do his thing?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Well,
I mean, yes, but apparently not.
well, here's the thing. David Ayer did not have he had a little bit of dry humor in mind, but not like laugh out loud humor like what they wanted when they got Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you're gonna do humor with these villains, I mean, okay, if you're gonna get humor out of Killer Croc, it's got to be dry humor.
Yeah. Even though,
yeah, I know. I know.
Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
He's a dinosaur.
Sure.
I'm a dinosaur.
If Harley Quinn, you could maybe get laugh out loud humor from.
Absolutely, I
but,
think so.
I mean, again, I have problems with the way they portrayed Harley Quinn. So I think you could actually get a little bit more intellectual humor out of her if
Well, she
portrayed
is
properly.
a psychiatrist.
She's a psychiatrist and a damn good one.
Well,
it's just that she fell victim to the Joker, just like she thought she was better than it. She wasn't.
Well, they could pull that with her and Deadshot, like her and Deadshot going back and forth. Deadshot's just like, I'm gonna kill him, and she's like, oh, high functioning sociopath. What was that? Nothing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You could get good stuff out of there.
Yeah.
Deadshot. I mean, it's Will Smith. You can get humor out of Will Smith without it being laugh out loud funny.
Yeah, you can get good dry humor out of him.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
Well, it's just like what he did in Bad Boys. Bad Boys, he was the hit. Martin Lawrence. They tried to make like the overreactor, like he always did like his Martin faces,
Oh yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and then
stuff
Will
like
Smith,
that.
Will Smith is almost the straight man.
He is. He's the straight
Which
man
is
who
weird, isn't it?
No. Okay. Now I think about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was the screwball.
Yeah, but he did have some more dry humor moments.
Yeah, he did.
And I was quite pleased with those.
Boomerang, you can just throw him out.
Oh God, I hate it. The problem is, if you throw him out, he just comes back. Kill me.
Katana. I wish they would have devoted more time to
God,
Katana.
they could have done so much with Katana, and they didn't.
And
Yeah.
Diablo needed more too.
Yeah.
Diablo needed more.
I mean, honestly, you could cut out Boomerang and have okay. Croc. Okay, Croc could have been cut out as well to some degree. But what you could have done is Diablo. Diablo could have been the one who was caught by the Flash. That could have been something. He could have been the one caught by the Flash.
Well, except I think didn't Diablo turn himself in?
Well, he did after he killed. Well, that's the tragic side of his story. But he could tell of a time when before when he was captured and he was captured by the Flash, and that's how you could tie the Flash in there. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to tie the Flash in. You don't even have to have him do his little cameo like hello.
Because very specifically at the end of the movie, the post-credit scene, which, as far as I can tell, is the only reason this movie was made. Amanda Waller hands Bruce Wayne the dossiers on
all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, all the other members of the Justice League.
All the other members of the Justice League were getting in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's, as far as I can tell, that is the only significant addition to the DC Extended Universe that actually happens. Because the Joker, you and I will debate this until the cows come home, as to whether or not that Joker was good or worthwhile.
Okay. I maintain the idea that if given enough time, we could have gotten more of a taste for the Joker, and maybe it would not have been as bad, because Jared Leto, though he is an a-hole,
I'm glad that we agree on
no,
this.
No, he is an a-hole. Whenever he gets into a part, whenever he truly dives into a part, like what he did with Rayon in friggin' Dallas Buyers Club, he's really good. And I thought to myself, he's got a good range in terms of his voice. He can transform his body into pretty much however he wants to look. And he sometimes, I've noticed in some films he goes full ham in a performance, like with what he did when he played Mark David Chapman, the guy who played John Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
He went full ham.
The guy who shot John Lennon.
Yeah, he shot and killed him. Yeah.
Yeah, you said the guy who played John Lennon.
Really?
Was like, yeah.
Sorry, I said the guy.
Sorry.
The guy who killed John Lennon.
Sorry, it's reflexive. I can't help it.
Sorry, the guy who shot and killed John Lennon, and he went full ham.
Yeah.
Now, if they would have devoted a little bit more time, and a little more screen time to him, maybe. But from the deleted scenes I've seen and the stuff that they put in the extended cut, I gotta say I liked what his Joker was doing to some degree. Now, was it written perfectly? I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so at all. And was Jared Leto's actions during the filming?
Oh boy,
were they merited or were they logical? No. In all honesty, his approach to it, I don't approve of, but but it's the same thing that we ran into with Jared Leto, or not Jared Leto, but Heath
Ledger-
Ledger's Joker in the
okay.
beginning, because everyone
There's-
thought it was going to be horrible because they saw his makeup, they saw the teaser poster. Why so serious? It's like, really, you're going to make that the Joker's
See, I
words
never,
in
I
this?
never had that reaction because
didn't
after
know.
Batman Begins, I was like, "Wow, that was awesome. That's what superhero movies need to be."
Well, I agree with that too, but
because it was not campy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Well, they felt that they were going campy with this Joker, but then, the very first moment we see the Joker, we hear ha ha ha, oh he ha, and I thought my jokes were bad.
Yeah, and you're just like,
and okay, right at that moment, things changed. Things changed because we realized, okay, this Joker's not going campy. He's not going like he's building up to that laugh. He's like, whenever he's in full enjoyment of what he's doing, that's when he gives the full laugh, like in the truck whenever they're doing the, trying to take down Harvey Dent in the armored vehicle. That's when he lets out his full gusto laugh. Like the yeah.
Well,
and where in this, the build is much less. The build is much less there, and it's more of a 0 to 10 immediately. And
I would argue that Jared Leto's was campy just in a different way than people expected.
I thought it was hipster campy because it's
Yes,
like,
it is.
Yeah.
he was literally in a room arranging knives in a big circle just so he could like fall back in the middle of them and laugh. So
and
the
then he
camera
really
could
did
pan
nothing
out.
with those knives.
Right, like it's like
now
what?
okay, you see that I didn't like. I didn't like when they did stuff like that because the Joker is not. He's not a tidy kind of guy.
He's like he was a friggin' flare board in that movie.
Well, that's just like none of the decisions that he made in The Dark Knight made sense, but yet they panned out because he had a bigger plan. You see, he is a master planner, but it's only in a way that really he understands and only he can really predict.
I mean, it's in the same way that Deadpool is a master planner, except that you look at the pieces of Deadpool's plan and you're like, what the crap? Do you remember in the video game with the bouncy castle?
Yes.
And you're like, why the crap is there a bouncy? Oh.
Yeah, and then the end of that
done
boss
same
fight.
shit in the comics.
Yeah.
Where, like, he was fighting Wolverine. And it's like, what the crap is he doing? And then, like, there is a 3 semi-crash that happens directly where Wolverine is standing because of Deadpool's planning.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
And that's just
that's effective.
And that ties in as well with the whole thing with Chekhov's
gun.
console.
Oh, sorry.
Chekhov's console. Like, you see something and you're like, wow, that's awesome. I can't wait for them to use it. And they don't
Chekhov's
use
gun.
it. Chekhov's gun? Oh.
It's Chekhov's gun. Yeah, if a quote from I can't remember his first name, but there was a playwright whose last name was Chekhov who very famously said, if a gun is in a scene, a character must pick it up and fire it. Which in some ways is a discussion of the need for minimalism in theater design, but also it's a statement on you can't prominently feature a thing and not have it used.
Well, it's just like the Joker's knives. Why couldn't they use those against Ike Barinholtz? Like, they take him into that room, and he sits him in the middle and says, pick one. That would have been a more effective use of the knives.
See, now that's...
It's like, pick one.
And honestly, I think that would have been a more effective application of the Joker than the...
I'm going to put these knives on the floor and then look fun.
Maniacally laugh in the
No,
middle.
I'm talking about the club scene.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That club scene was bad.
Okay.
The club scene was real bad.
Now, okay, them showing him like as a kind of a kingpin kind of character. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, I know that it's been done previously, but I can't.
Well, with that Joker, I could see it more than I could with the Heath Ledger Joker. The Heath Ledger Joker would never be caught dead in that place.
Yeah.
Well, so, all right, I'm gonna throw something out here, and this is
Go for it.
This is something that I've been mulling over ever since it really got brought up in the review, where it's like, okay, so we need to cut all this stuff out. So either we got the best of what they shot in that movie, in the movie that was released.
I don't see that, but go ahead.
Or the executives are bigger idiots than we thought, threw out all the good stuff and gave us crap. So we then have to have a discussion of, either we have the possibility of this is the best that we got, in which case, oh God, what were they thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Or they cut out all the best bits, oh God, what were they thinking? It's just a different they.
Well, they cut out the studio and the executives wanted a funnier film, so they cut out a lot of the more dry dialogue that was, that the characters had.
Do we know that?
Dialogue.
Did they release a script or extra scenes that weren't included in the movie?
There's been deleted scenes released.
Yeah, there have been, and plus, you know how many different edits of the film there were?
I don't.
There were 6. There were 6 different edits of the film, and guess who was not given control over a single one of them?
David Ayer.
David Ayer. His vision of the film, what he had a Die Hard-esque, idea in mind, without like the long, drawn-out exposition.
See, now I think that could work.
You see, yeah.
Now, that said, if the overarching conflict of the movie, that being, oh hey, we've got the Enchantress. Oh hey, the Enchantress is now trying to blow up the world.
With the plot points involved, I don't see how anything would work.
Yeah, there's issues with the major plot points.
There were always going to be problems with those plot points.
Well, not if you wrote Amanda Waller correctly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Well, then this movie wouldn't have existed if.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the whole premise of the movie with the Enchantress wouldn't have happened if they'd written Amanda Waller correctly.
Well, here's what I say: cut out Enchantress in this.
Yes.
Because truth be told, having her loose, like if you're going to do anything, have her be part of the Suicide Squad to some degree, but she's personally limiting herself on what she shows because she's saving her trump card for later on whenever whenever Amanda Waller starts to trust her, whenever the Suicide Squad starts to trust her, in say like another film or two. Maybe then you could have her go tyrant. Maybe then you could have her go tyrant. But straight out the gate here, nah.
But that implies that DC is willing to build up multiple movies.
Which they've shown that they are not.
Bingo.
They have shown that they're not because they squeezed 6 films worth of grade A storytelling into Batman v Superman and are just like, we gave you what you wanted. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
And the interesting thing is, they're not taking the stuff off the top. They're taking the stuff off, like, the middle to bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It hurts.
Yeah, it
like, hurts, dude.
It's like they're taking a reaction product that they're trying to recrystallize, and they're taking out the impurities and submitting that as the crystal.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird metaphor, but it's all I've got.
And
no, it's a good metaphor. I get it.
Insist that real fans will see that as the crystal.
Ugh. Okay.
Real.
Look, this is.
Real scientists will
this,
say that
this
is
hurts.
the actual product.
Wait. So what
this
you're
hurts.
telling me is that the studios themselves are now gatekeeping.
Yes. They say yes. Especially with DC, they say there's no point in us giving people character development because
the real fans already know it.
Yes.
So what you're essentially doing is creating an elitist atmosphere around these movies instead of what Marvel's doing, where it's like, okay, we know flat out that everybody knows this, but we're gonna make sure.
And part of that is because
Cite your sources.
It's because Christopher Nolan made such a good series with his Batman movies, because they
But-
didn't explain everything to you.
But also, everybody knows Batman.
Well, yes, exactly, but they don't get that. They're like they didn't explain everything to you in these Batman movies,
Yeah,
and everybody loved them, right? Because they didn't pull any punches and babysit anybody.
I'm gonna
right?
give you a pro tip. Nobody gives a shit about Captain Boomerang, backstory or otherwise. You're gonna have to explain that one.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't even get me started on the Slipknot bullshit.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right,
we
ladies
need to
and
get out of
gentlemen,
this
we need
before
to.
my blood pressure gets any worse.
All right, that's gonna be it, everybody. This was the Nostalgia Critics review of the Suicide Squad.
Boy,
got us
wasn't it.
talking, got us having fun. If you want to see the original video, link in the description down below. Check out Doug Walker's channel. Give him a subscribe. Give him a like. Give him all the likes. He's worth it in every sense of the word.
But do that before you leave the hate comments on this one. because
No,
I know they're coming.
they'll vent their hate. They'll see this video and they'll be like, "Oh, here go the Marvel fanboys again," because they think it pisses us off. No, here's the thing: you're just magnifying your own ignorance. You're magnifying your own ignorance and the fact that you have not listened to us. And you know what? That's probably your MO. You don't want to listen to us.
Supporting DC, you're the DC fanboy. It doesn't make us lesser
You
than
know
you.
what movie had a lot of these problems?
What?
Hulk.
Yep, it sure did.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hulk was
But
terrible.
they learned. That's
Yeah.
the important thing. We
All
can
right.
learn from this.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.